Hey guys, Will with Odin Holsters here. We just came out to the range to do a breakdown of the bunch of guns. We just got a new Walther PDP in, and we want to kind of see how it compares to some of these other guns we've got. We've got the 509 mid, CZ P10C, and the 6 Hour X Compact. It's pretty much stock on everything. The 509 does have Apex trigger on it, and so does the X Compact. Otherwise, they're all stock guns. So we just wanted to see how we like them, how the PDP, how the new Walther compares to the 509. Again, like the 509 is my daily carry. That's what I usually carry. So we're just out here to shoot. See what happens. Okay, we're out here. First gun we're gonna shoot is the 509 mid. We've got 6 rounds, and we're just gonna put 6 rounds on this plate rack. We're standing at about 15 yards. Again, this is the 509. This is what I usually shoot at the range. It's been my favorite gun. So let's just see how it goes. Okay, second one we've got is the SIG X Compact. Again, 6 rounds, plate rack. See how it shoots. Okay, next up we've got the Walther PDP. This is the one everybody's been talking about. We've been trying to get one. First round's downrange. Let's see how it shoots. Okay, last one we're doing is the CZ P10C. A lot of people say this is the underdog. It's the most affordable out of the 4. So let's see how it shoots. Let's talk about these guns. The Walther PDP, I want to talk about this one first. It is a super cool gun. I don't have that many rounds through it, so I can't, it's not a fair comparison to, say, the 509 that I've been shooting for a long time, but this Walther PDP does feel really comfortable in my hands. It does have a really nice trigger. It is, I would say, stock-wise, I do remember the 509 trigger, and this one is better than the 509 trigger. It did feel like it does have a little high muzzle flip. You can see, especially if you compare it to the CZ, which I'll show you later, it is a lot more slide material. It is a much bigger gun, but it does feel really good in the hands, and it does have a good trigger. This is the small backstrap, and it does come with a small, medium, and large. We put the small one on, just a bunch of people are gonna be shooting it. Again, the more you shoot these, the more you're gonna be able to figure out what you wanna put on your gun. So this is the small one. Typically on like the 509, I'll have a medium, and I usually run a medium backstrap on most of my guns. That could be a factor, but it is a super sweet gun. It's a really nice trigger, and the ergonomics, and most Walthers just have just great ergonomics. That's what I would say is one of the big things they're known for. These are the sights on it. It does have adjustable sights, and it comes with a tool. This is out of the box. We haven't messed with the sights at all. These are not my favorite sights, but what's cool and what Walther did is the sight channels are the same as a Glock, so you could buy any Glock sight and change them out pretty easily. Next, the 509. Okay, this is my favorite gun. I've got the I got the FN Gnome here. It is my favorite gun. It's almost not even a fair comparison. It is a biased comparison, but it does shoot really nice. It is not a stock trigger on this gun. And like I said, stock trigger with this gun, the Walther is better. It's my go-to, and it's not the Glock killer. Nothing's gonna kill the Glock, but it is a very good gun, and it definitely challenges the Glock, I would say. Okay, next, 6 Hour X Compact. This one actually kind of surprised me. I don't shoot this gun a lot. Especially in this configuration. I do have a couple other custom builds with comps on them, Parker Mountain comps. So I don't usually shoot this gun, this setup, but this is almost stock other than this Apex trigger. And it actually surprised me. It shoots really flat for how short the slide is. It shoots really flat. And the green, here you can see the green stock sights on these are some of my favorite sights. I love these sights. This is a really good gun, and I know most people running a SIG these days, I would say, is getting a 320 of some type build, but this 15 round is a great compact EDC option. Okay, so the last one that we wanted to compare was the CZ P10C. The thing I love about all CZs is their low bore axis. It just keeps the muzzle flip more controllable, you know, versus say this Walther. Everything sits higher on the Walther versus the CZ. And this is the most affordable one. And the trigger on this is actually, it is not the best, but it is really good for the price of this gun. And the sights really aren't that bad. Again, stock. I don't spend a lot of time with this gun. 15 round mag. I know a lot of people do swear by CZ. They're really good guns, and you're gonna usually save $100 or $200 on compared to one of these other ones. Prices on guns right now, who knows? But this is a very good gun, and it does shoot very flat, and it's very easy to control because of that low bore axis that CZ does on pretty much all their pistols. Back to this Walther and how it compares. I haven't spent enough time, but I don't think that I would put in the time compared to my 509. Like, it's just not gonna dethrone my 509. I love the 509, but this one is actually really sweet for the price, especially being a Walther. The ergonomics are great. You can swap out these frames and slides. I don't know, it's a really cool, and it's optic ready. So that's actually a really cool feature too. They'll send you one free plate for whatever optic you want. Overall, I think it's a great gun. We need to spend some more time with it, but it feels really good in your hand and a great trigger. So already, like, you don't have to replace the trigger. I think that's a huge thing. What do you guys think? Who shot the gun? Who's been able to find one? Because we had a real hard time trying to find one. Had to deal with some sketchy people, and then finally found a cool place. Local guys actually, Elevated Gunworks. We were able to get one through them, so I want to say thank you to them. At Odin Holsters, we always test the holsters we send out with actual guns. We are able to review guns, whatever we have available. If you see it, there's a big chance that we can review it. So if you're interested in some of those videos, please let us know. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you've shot any of these guns. Let us know what guns you want us to shoot, review, talk about. Give us some feedback. Thanks, everybody.